Welcome back, I am Frexistential, and we are playing Katamari Damacy, the Reroll, which is the re-released edition, which has been a lot of fun so far. We're hanging out with people in the chat, and we've completed the first couple levels, and now we're gonna go make cancer. The Constellation, we're not going to explode a train in Ohio and give a whole part of the country cancer in 10 years. Fun times. What a great way to open a video. What happy times. What is this? What is it? Something not quite there? Oh yes, we get it. It just doesn't look delicious. The sky doesn't seem yummy at all. Everyone is still hungry, yes? Can't you see that, silly? Speaking of delicious, we say crab. Most certainly crab. Sending things to Earth. Look at those crabs. He's got a little happy face on his back. He looks yummy. But no, not yet. Patience is a virtue. Focus. We must focus. To make the yummiest cancer possible. All you have to do is roll up as many as crabs as you could find. Let's see. 7 minutes. Oh, this crab song is great. Little rice balls. Video games, like on Nintendo and Super Nintendo, would always translate the rice balls to donuts. And I knew, even as a kid, like, those donuts don't look like that. I don't know why translators just thought Americans couldn't understand the concept of a rice ball. We have rice balls here, not rice balls in those style, but like... Alright, we need more crabs. This crab's giving that thing a haircut. Oh, and these crabs are trying to hide. That crab's got shoes on. He's got sneakers. That crab is riding that dog. That's a giant horseshoe crabs are the scariest effing crab. When I was a kid, if we would go to the beach and like find one overturned, like those things, it's got like the face of the predator as its face and its entire body. Like they're the worst. I mean, are horseshoe crabs one of those animals that are just like have barely evolved through its entire like existence? They definitely look like one of those animals that could fit right in with like prehistoric trilobites. Leap Day William comes to mind. What is Leap Day William? I'm stuck. Lots of costumes. I have no idea what you're talking about, Frank. Are you still talking about traumatizing your kids with Mike? He lives deep inside the Marriott Trench, and once every 4 years he emerges to exchange children's tears for candy. Okay. Yes, of course, Leap Day William. Just smash my face into that wall right there. Is Leap Day William from something, or did you just make that up? I mean, it sounds like it's like from Aqua Teen Hunger Force. Which I think is a new Aqua Teen movie. Alright, I need more crabs. Can I get these buckets? Almost. Can this lift me up? No. Weren't you listening? He's from the Marriott Trench. What a fool I've been. I'm like rolling around, but I'm not seeing any obvious things to grab. I'm like just short of like new space to open up to me. I wish those things would knock me up to the those other crabs. Oh, is there something in here I can grab? Got 100 crabs so far, which is good. Dad doesn't know, so I'm trying to convince him it's a real thing for kids. Oh yeah, you can convince Dad of that easily. I mean, Dad's still convinced, he's still, you know, convinced that Scooter is real. Scooter, of course, the most famous of all the Transformers. But he kind of convinced himself of that. I'm really hoping we just hit our goal early, because he is real. He's Optimus Prime's best friend. That looks delicious, but also slightly disturbing. It's probably all the jiggling. Let's take it to the take the Yum Yum Rainbow back. Barf. Too crab intense and kind of gross. Constellation objects percentage complete 105/78. Is that good? Too crab intense. I mean, he doesn't seem happy. Anyway, what? 105 crabs. Fabulous. This is it. This is what we wanted. Okay, he is happy. He's smiling. Crab, sea of crab meat. Crab heaven. This looks incredibly yummy. I mean, you started this speech with barf, so, I mean, I'm glad you've come around. We are one step closer to the finest starry sky there is. Oops! We are drooling. Alrighty, let's just release it into the sky. Achievement unlocked, Crustacean Collector. Oh man, I wish we had the English dub, because Her saying "I feel the cosmos" in like the English dub in her very flat affect, iconic. What are you playing these games on? This was on Steam. It was on sale for like $7 or $8. It was a re-release, so it is just PC. I don't have a capture card yet for like being able to plug a console into my computer just yet. Though I do want to get a capture card for at least the Switch, for Switch games. Let's do a Star 5. Yes, that was a very long way of answering your question with PC. Good Medag. Have you ever been to the Netherlands? We stopped the other day. The day just before yesterday. Hope you can visit during the days rolling. Royal present for the hardworking prince. That's what we were thinking, but it got swiped right off us on Earth. Pickpocketed during the morning rush hour. Very well done, too. Must be around somewhere, so roll it up while you're at it. Your buddy got a steak machine. That's nice. A Steam machine. Oh, a Steam Deck? Yeah, Steam Decks are supposed to be really, really awesome. Sending things to Earth. Today we'll be rolling around the town. The Katamari should be, let's see, around 1.5 meters. We can believe in you for 13 minutes. His grammar makes it really hard to like be able to like just read what he's saying, just because his grammar is so unexpected. It freezes your brain up because he doesn't speak like a normal person would. Yeah, Steam Decks were really hard to come by for like a year, but now they're pretty readily available. I mean, I think you can order one, and the downtime when you order it and get it isn't that bad. Like, it was like a month or two last I knew, or last I looked into it. Which isn't, you know, I think like I said, you can get them pretty easily now. Before, they were like impossible to get. Like, almost as hard to get as a PlayStation 5, which just now I think the PlayStation 5s are actually like, you can go into a store and find them now. For the longest time, you just couldn't get them. When Elden Ring came out, I wanted to pick up a PS5 to play it on Elden Ring. Play Elden Ring on it. But it ended up just getting it on my computer. The computer ran it fine. I still don't have the PS5. I'll get one eventually. We're gonna have to grow at a decent pace to get to our goal for this this level. First couple stars we did, we like hit our goal halfway through. That has not been happening the past couple stars for us. Look at all this mail. We get these green things? No. Would have been pretty cool if we could. This dog's got the weird faces. Bummer. Frank, have you watched Obama Soda? Ever since I saw it last week, it's been living in my brain like rent-free. I know I sent it to Justin and forced him to watch it. Go ahead and Google Obama soda and watch any. It's like 6 seconds long. All it is Trump saying Obama and then Biden yelling soda at the top of his lungs. And people have remixed it a bunch of times. Whoa, what is happening? There's a way through here. Alrighty. But where was that? Behind me. Or around. Grab these handcuffs. Here we go. Whoa! Bowling pins. Hell yeah. So this level's really opens up. I think it's the first level we can start really like grabbing people. Maybe I should have stayed up top before jumping down here. There we go. Love that dude with the long boner hair. Classic character that guy is. The signs make me laugh. Alright, 7 minutes left, boyos. Oh, here we go. Give me that dopamine. Oh, I almost got that lad. Now I'm grabbing people. Very cool and dashing. Sounds like me. The yells. I was just screaming. Ah! On the bike yet? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Oh, I didn't even notice we got the goal. So now we're just having fun. I don't want to jump back up where we started and grab all that stuff that was up top. Get these tiny children. They're too big to get back. On Friday, you have a team building thing for work. I'm setting up a Minecraft server, and we're just gonna play Minecraft all day instead of work. That sounds like a lot of fun. Though, are you playing, like, Minecraft as it is today, or, like, vanilla Minecraft? Because, like, Minecraft today, from what I've seen, like, is so wildly, like, different than what Minecraft was when we first played it, like, when it was in, like, initially released. I don't know if that was the beta that we played. But they've added so much to it. You haven't played since they've added oceans. Justin, I know you're not on TikTok, which is good for your mental health. But I saw a TikTok the other day, and it was Joe Pesci, I think from Casino, and the caption is like vanilla Minecraft players logging in looking for diamonds for the first time in like 10 years, and it was just him taking off his glasses going, what the fuck is all this? It was very funny. Because it was also overlaid with him, Joe Pesci, like in Minecraft. Yeah, there's like underground cities, there's like underground ocean cities, like there's a lot. A few people are playing that have never played before. Oh, they're gonna have a good time. Come on, go. Can I get Mr. Lightbulb Man from up there? Oh, I can't get this green stuff though, I think. Great pink bike? No. You get so big and cumbersome. I am stuck. There we go. Yeah, I definitely should have hung out at the top a little bit longer before coming down here. Just because it's like impossible to get back through. I mean, you can if you get large enough, but I'm not sure if you really can in this level. With the amount of time that you have. Got this bike. Also, totally get a day drink when you play Minecraft at work. gonna be a blast. Yeah, no, that sounds like a lot of fun. Royal Rainbow. Nothing like going into a virtual world of Legos and just being slightly tipsy as you run away from creepers and whatnot. I mean, it puts you in the perfect mindset because like Minecraft is like the ideal game for like 8-year-olds. So getting in that like dumbing yourself down a little bit with a little bit of alcohol, it just makes it a real good time. Thing that you collect the most of is Japanese food, vegetables, and snacks. Got the town sweeper achievement. Order some Chinese food. That's gonna be a day. That's gonna be a good day on Friday for you. I'm a little jealous. That's great. Alright, now what will we do? Star 6? Corona Borealis? No, this game's amazing. Like, in earnest, it's one of the greatest games of all time, which is a bold claim, but I think it's a very fair claim. Assalamualaikum, mate. Have you ever been to the Arabian Peninsula? We haven't either. I guess you wouldn't say Assalamualaikum, mate. Today you'll be rolling around the world. Look at that snowman in a car. 3 meters. 11 minutes. Quiet because it's gym time? No worries. Longer hanging out and having a good time. I immediately got the shit kicked out of me. By something. Your gym is just throwing torn around. Kids are heavy, dude. That's why dads get dad strength. They don't have like the glamour muscles, but they have that functional, like lifting, you know, this mass of dead weight. Well, not dead weight. That's a poor way to phrase throwing your child around. But like a bag of wiggling. I can't describe this anyway. It doesn't make me sound like a serial killer. I was gonna say like a bag of fluid in bones and organs. That's not normal. He's a great trainer because whenever you're doing, if you stop doing it, they complain really, really loudly. Yeah, they have no concept because they don't get tired. They have, you know. They don't get sore because they have so little mass. It's like, you know, they don't understand. And they're also not old and, you know, past their prime. That they just have no concept of like, what do you mean tired? And they also get tired because they are the weight. Yeah, they're just being lifted. That's fair. I'm supposed to go back to Long Island this weekend for my nephew's birthday is on the 19th. But their mom just found out that they got COVID. So don't know exactly what we're going to be doing. I mean, day 7 I think is going to be on Sunday, which might be okay and might be fine. Because both my brothers had COVID last week, which is why I didn't go out there for the Super Bowl. And it looks like she finally caught it. So, we'll see. We might do something else like the following weekend for them. Or, because I was going to go out there on Saturday and hang out there until, you know, until Monday, because Monday's a holiday. But now I don't know what I'm doing yet. It's a big oof. Yeah, COVID is still a thing. I mean, I had COVID myself in November, but then again, like, am I good or am I not good? I mean, it's hard to tell because, you know, it's been within, you know, about 6 months. We are Friday and Saturday. Nice. November. I didn't do the math in my head. What was it, like 4 months ago? I have a tenuous grasp on time. So, I mean, I should be good. I mean, but then again, like, it's not like with all the variants and the mutations of COVID, like, is it like becoming more contagious where it just doesn't last as long? Yeah, I know. I feel like I'm probably good, which is why I'll probably go out there. Though they may do some other stuff the following weekend anyway as well. It's kind of like up in the air because I do have family members that are not vaccinated, so like likely they'll maybe make other arrangements, or so that's why it's like it's a whole big thing. Aunt refuses to get vaccinated and is upset she hasn't met the baby. Well, I mean, that's, you know, that's the consequences of her own actions. She's a nurse in the hospital and she refuses to get vaccinated. Well, that is a whole can of worms. Frank, I saw on the news that there was a hospital somewhere on Long Island where all the nurses were going on strike. That wasn't... you're not privy to knowledge about that, are you? South Shore Hospital, mother-in-law works there. Interesting. And I don't think the strike has anything to do with vaccination stuff. I just think they're on strike for other reasons. Yeah, but that's wild. Like, I don't understand like how you could be a nurse or within the medical field and then be like, well, I'm not getting vaccinated, because it's... I understood, like, when all the vaccines first came out, right? There was the 2 vaccines, like Moderna and Pfizer, that were utilizing the RNA vaccines, right? And I mean, I'm a Pfizer boy. I got Pfizer, but I can understand if you were like, you know what, it's a new technology, I don't know about this. Well, then you have the Johnson & Johnson right there, which is the same thing as a flu shot, same thing as every vaccine that you've ever had in your entire life. right there for you. And then to still refuse that one, it's like, now you're just being pedantic for no reason. The dirty Derna. Alright, where am I going? Alright, I got the 3 meters, which is good. I feel like I'm trapped somewhere. Where? Oh, up here I think I gotta go. Here we are. Back to civilization. And I think the government unceremoniously declared the pandemic over, which I'm not going to get all conspiratorial. That's not what the point of this is about, but it's more like, is it though? People are still getting COVID. And also, that train in Ohio blew up, and their local government's like, it's fine. Fish are no longer actively dying. Grab Mr. Balloon Man over there. Mission accomplished, yep. Grab that fish. Grab that fish. The Ohio thing is so messed up. Because I also saw something that was posted on Reddit, like, related to the Ohio thing, and it was a couple days ago. And it was someone on Twitter. It was like 2 tweets that were like next to each other. And it was one person that was celebrating the fact that Trump repealed this Obama-era regulation regarding, like, extra additional safety measures for trains to prevent, like, derailment and other brake issues, and Obama passing that, and then Trump repealing it, because, regulation bad for business. And lo and behold, the consequences of my own actions come to bite me in the ass again. I mean, do you think that the people of Ohio are gonna, like, make that connection? Of course not. Like, the analogy that I also saw was like, Ohio, we let Ohio capitalists basically set up a nuke in the middle of Ohio just for the sake of, maintaining their profit share and profit margins, so they can kind of just keep things going rather than actual, like, clean it up in any sort of responsible manner. We live in a dystopian society. You don't know about how trains work, but it seems like better brakes could have only helped. Yeah. Or at least, brakes and regulation, maybe we shouldn't let certain types of businesses police themselves. And I'm not saying it's every, people have absolved of blame, right? Because just a couple months ago when the train people were going on strike, and they were, like, voicing issues such as this could be happening, that there wasn't enough money being allocated for these sorts of resources, and, labor as well, how they were working, bare bone shift, and, both parties in control of Congress, like, just kind of just ended the strike, which is kind of like, that's kind of effed up in and of itself. So, I mean, it's bad across the board. Off topic, I'm disappointed with my chess. My best was 255 and now I'm at 215. If I get to 300, I said we get to go to Disney. Well, how in what duration of time was that drop off from 255 to 215? Because losing 40 pounds in your bench is a lot. I mean, was that from between your when you just started lifting again? Vegetables, flowers, and celebration. Year and a half. Okay, that's reasonable to lose that much in your bench from taking a year and a half off. Like I haven't benched in a very, very long time. Since I moved, I mean, it was maybe before COVID, because I had a gym membership before COVID. And I just had opened that membership too. Like I was like, because I had one gym membership. I moved apartments and I moved away from my previous gym, so I canceled that membership. And then 2020 happened. And I'm like, you know what? Time to get back into the routine. Let me open up the gym membership, and then a month later, all the fucking gyms closed. I mean, I do like body weight stuff in my apartment. I do like a lot of push-ups and stuff, but that's not like a bench. Like I don't weigh 215 or 255 pounds to bench myself. Like, so I definitely, you know, my bench is total garbo now. Let's go ahead and make Cygnus. You could, though. You could weigh 215. Just gotta try for it. No, that's a bad idea. I mean, during the pandemic, when I was just eating and drinking a lot, I got up to 195, and that was not healthy for my body. He says he shoveled chocolate chips into his mouth. Chocolate chips. It does not float like a butterfly or sachet like the king. Sigh, it's just not there at all. What's graceful on Earth? Swans? That's what. Up to 210. Some muscle, covered lightly in fat. We want some grace. Back in the sky soon. But the swans don't seem to have hatched yet. There's nothing but eggs. But strangely enough, if you roll those up, they'll start tweeting and hatching. Get as many as you can and make a swan stuffed Katamari as you can, and it'll be so very graceful. We await news of your success. At least we'll wait for 7 minutes. Let's grab these eggs. Whoa! This is what peak performance looks like. You may not like it, but this is what the peak male performance looks like. Again, there's another TikTok or video on YouTube of a largely overweight man without his shirt on, skateboarding. He's either skateboarding or rollerblading, I can't remember, and he does like a somersault coming out of like a skate pit, and it's fantastic. Can I get this egg out of the cup? You did. I don't know if I want to go down there. It's awful. It's an awfully big drop. Going here? Sure. Where are we? Why is the TV sideways? Oh, so many eggs over there. I want the eggs. The way these swans are yelling is so aggressive. Swans are such an angry bird. Like swans and geese. They're very close in how I think of them in my mind. I have no idea if they're actually closely related, but I think swans just have better overall PR than geese because they're both assholes. I just want someone to pick a fight with me and just throw them like a sack of potatoes. I mean, you all have to have goals. I would love to get a personal trainer and have them ask me what my goals are and just respond with that. And I wonder what their reaction would be. I want to go up there. Oh, it's a duckling that's making that horrible noise. Too many eggs are falling off. There we go. I was at the bar talking to a group of people, mostly friendly, but one guy was just an asshole. Oh, I remember that night. He told me I was in his friend's seat, and I said if he wants me to move, I will. He came at me, I grabbed him by the collar and picked him up and slammed him against the wall. Wait, was I there for that? Was that... Because I'm thinking of the time in Binghamton, which Frankie actually might have been there for that. Man, being in your 20s, drunk in a bar, looking for fights is such a bad way to be. No part about that's good or gonna end well. Too many sharp edges in this level. Yes, that's right. That's what we did. Silly prince. That won't hatch. It's sushi now. Right, sushi won't hatch. Well, I need to get bigger, guy. Ooh. I want those eggs. Ah! Here's some eggs. Missed that one. I need a good egg location. I mean, egg with the price of eggs these days, right? Am I right? This is like $1 billion star we're making. Come back, eggs. I don't know if he's gonna be happy with us. There we go. Helps. Eggs, 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 eggs. Very graceful and a bit disturbing. Tweet, tweet, tweet. Noisy things. We'll take the graceful rainbow back. 19, 20, 21, 55. Wow, feathers everywhere. This is so great. It's difficult to hold with just one hand. Well, of course, we can handle a lot more weight than this. Alrighty, let's just release it into the sky. I forgot that she does this every time you do one of the constellations. Alright, well, if you enjoyed the video, please give me a like and subscribe. We'll be back with more Katamari tomorrow. If you're watching on YouTube, like I said, we'll be back tomorrow. If you're watching on Twitch, we'll be back in a couple minutes.